I always thought growing up that the Bible was full of miracles. That God was just doing miracles every day in Bible times, and then he stopped after the Bible stopped being written. But when you look at the scriptures, really, almost all the miracles in scripture take place in 3 historical periods. The first is the time of Moses and the Exodus. The second is the time we're looking at now, the time of Elijah and Elisha and the divided kingdom. And the third is the time of Jesus and the apostles. Now, there are a few miraculous moments that you can think of that don't fit in those parameters, but almost all of them are in those periods. That's not to say that God doesn't still do miracles today. I believe he does. But as far as those hands-on miracles where a human instrument is used to do something miraculous, that's when we see it in Scripture. And that tells me that it's not something we can count on all the time. God chooses when he wants to perform miracles. I am not what they call a cessationist who says that once the Bible is finished, there's no more miraculous, there's no more speaking in tongues, there's no more any of that stuff. I don't believe that because the Bible doesn't teach it. But I do believe that we also need to understand God chooses when to use his miracle working power. He doesn't do it all the time. If he did, we wouldn't call them miracles. We'd call them ordinaries or something like that. And we can question, why not? Why not? And I know many of us have. My loved one is sick. Why doesn't he heal them? I don't know. I just know that he will heal them. If not here, then when they stand in his presence. I know that God is faithful. And when we do stand in his presence, we will look back and we won't say, well, why not, Lord? At that moment, I think we'll understand.